flying in the air.
Yeah, but we do own the park and you're going to take a video of that.
Yeah, but I'm not coming in your park and flying.
But you still aren't allowed, sir. You're taking a video of the park. The drone is in
No,
you in the park.
The drone is in the air.
The drone?
Aye.
Aye, you got permission, pal.
I wasn't asking permission, I was just letting you know. When it was first opened, it was supposed to compete with the likes of Blackpool Pleasure Beach. And since it's been how?
How you get on?
I'm flying the drone now, pal.
Are you? We're not allowed drones in here,
Aye, well, when did you make the law up?
Well, it's your
Right, you're just right. Oh, you're the only person breaking the law is you, with me.
Okay.
Welcome back to the channel, guys and girls. Today we're at M&D's, Scotland's so-called theme park. I'm here for two reasons. One, a few have asked me to do an update when the park reopened for 2025. It opened last weekend. It's open again this weekend and it's shut during the week. So the day being Thursday, the rides shouldn't be running. And also, when we check the web page, I was notified by a viewer, a secret Scotland's worldpress.com. There's apparently a no drone flying sign here. Whoops, because it was dated the 27th of March 2023. That was 2 years ago and I was here twice since. So as we keep walking up, we'll look for that sign. I did check the park side first because I walked down that way, but there was no sign yet. And we can see the hotel, the Alona Hotel. And that's your main entrance over there. So what we'll do, unlike last time, I'll go in and tell them I'm putting the drone up first. Because as you know, it's courtesy to tell people. The last two times I just flew off over there. So you've got Alona presents a Glasshouse restaurant. Can't really see inside because of the way the sun's hitting the windows. But it looks empty. So you do walk inside, you have got your eating places, and that diner's quite cool, but it's always empty. Just surprised this place stays open. All the information kiosks are all shut as well. Still a glance in there, because of the copyrighted music, they'll not be in. See if you get to walk about the park. Well, that door was open. So until somebody tells us the difference, we'll just keep walking about. See a riptide ride there. Walk the plank. I think that's new for this year, I don't remember that being there. I think it's just walking across that. But we'll keep walking up this way because that's where the, well, I say the main rides, or some of the rides are. Ah yeah, you open to the public, no?
If we're talking about going on the rides, no, we're not open till next weekend. If you're talking about just
I thought it was open last weekend.
It was.
And this weekend?
It is.
Right.
During the week it's not. If you're talking about just having a wee cut about, you're more than welcome. Just please try and avoid that end since the boys are working up there.
Right. I just like to get a wee bit of video footage and then I finish my video with a wee bit of drone footage over.
Right.
Since the ride's on the on, so.
I don't know if I can let you do that.
Ah, I wasn't asking, I was just letting you know. She's not on there, so I just fly.
Right.
Know what I mean? I know there's a sign about here saying no drones, but that's a load of nonsense as well. I don't know what it is, I was looking for it, but I couldn't find it.
I don't think I can let you record this, to be honest, because they're staff member and some of us are minors as well.
What do you mean minors?
Like
Under 16?
No, well under 18, yes. So children, technically I can't let you video it when there's...
I was just going to do a part. Well, I'll just get a video of the drone then and fly in, I'll see it anyway. I'm not going to get in that triangle with you're saying under 18 because it's out in public, but...
I know you're not doing anything creepy, it's just
aye,
because
I do a YouTube channel, I don't contain creepy.
I know, but it's just because of the kind of place that we are
aye,
mostly got kids in here.
Aye, no, you have.
Well, we do inside, yes.
I'm not going in that, but I'm talking the rides.
You can go ahead.
So there are kids up there?
No, there's workers,
right,
but I'd rather you avoided that end because the men are up there.
The men?
Yeah, the labourers, they're grafting.
Ah, I was just going to get a wee hang with the rides, I'm not interested in the workers.
I know worries, just because they're up there.
Whereabouts are they?
Up that end.
How far up? So can I go on video or not?
I'd really rather you didn't, to be honest.
Right.
because I don't have the authority to tell you you're allowed.
Alright, no problem.
So.
Well, you can obviously video at the weekend when you're in, but I'll get a video footage.
To talk to like a higher up staff member, a manager and all that.
Well, I'm going to put the drone up, so if you want to say to them before they come out, they can't distract me when I'm flying the drone.
Right.
Because I'm not having to ignore them basically, or they're breaking the law by talking to me, by distracting me. So, if they want to talk to me before I put the drone up,
right.
You can say to them, or I'll just put the drone up.
I don't even know which management I would speak to us about either.
Alright.
It's alright, wee man, I'll put them on.
Alright.
Give me 2 wee seconds.
So while she's away checking up higher, I'll just come up here and see what we can see in a 180 view. So that's the biggest roller coaster I've now got. The lock's actually bigger for the ground than it is for the air. See an elephant up there. Disco. Don't know what that does, like a big wheel that spins round about. There's all your kind of kiddie rides. There's that riptide one again. Not sure what this is.
Into them.
Right.
So this is directly from them. You're not allowed, unfortunately, sir.
Right, we don't own the air above, so I'm flying in the air.
Yeah, but we do own the park and you're going to take a video of that.
Yeah, but I'm not coming in your park and flying.
But you still aren't allowed, sir. You're taking a video of the park. The drone is in
No.
view in the park.
The drone is in the air.
Yeah, view in the park.
Yeah, recording.
And it's not allowed.
It's totally allowed.
It isn't.
Ah, right.
It's our property. You're not allowed to video here if we tell you you're not.
If you tell us I'm not allowed, how?
If management says that you can, unfortunately.
I'm here to basically educate folk and you don't own there above. That's why I come and tell folk I'm flying the drone, and if they've got any queries about it, they come and speak to me first. Then I assure them they can go and check Google and check up on the laws on the drones, but you don't own there above. I'm allowed to fly in and video. That's. We're just going in circles. I'm going to be taking off in a minute anyway. Well, I'll get 10 minutes if you want somebody to come and speak to me, but if not, I'm going to put the drone in. So we'll go back outside. I did see her jumping the phone instead of radioing security, so we'll give them 10 minutes. Because the last thing we want to do is take off and then get interrupted. You looking for me there, no?
You're drone?
Aye.
Aye, you've got permission, pal.
I wasn't asking permission, I'm just letting you know.
Well,
I'm going to fly the drone here and video you. Theme park.
I can't argue with you, but I was just telling to tell you you're not permission.
Aye, obviously you don't own the air and I can fly air, not a theme park.
Right.
This is your member of staff is saying I couldn't do it. I've just basically tried to say no, I'm going to fly air. Obviously if you're open, your ride were on, I wouldn't fly, you know what I mean? Cheers buddy. Well, it's good we get a security guard that knows the laws and he can't stop you. So I'm just looking for the best place to take off from. I think I'll go this side again. See, normally I fly over there, but I'm kind of wanting to get a wee bit closer, so I'll go to this corner. It's just my line of sight I'm worried about. But I still can't find this no drone flying sign. So we can hear the maintenance getting done behind that big blow up kind of bouncy castle kind of thing, a monkey in the top. Don't remember that being there last year. Pirate ship there. Well, no, the pirate ship ride. Pirate ship ride's over here. The Crazy Golf. Wee waterfall. That is actually quite smart for Crazy Golf, to be honest. See your dog jumps in the back. And then they've took the log flume away, but they've still got it. Put it in. Still got that ride over there. Which you get water on it, but it's not the same as a log flume. So I was reading more into the no drone sign on the article, and it was saying it's next to a large car park. So I assumed it was a large car park for this place as you first come in. It must be further up here somewhere, but it does mean the whole country park, including the theme park. So naughty North and South Lanarkshire Council, especially for putting Police Scotland's name at the bottom. It's actually making it look as if it's a law. But I will have a wee look further up after I do my drone flight. Not got a good line of sight here, so I need to get back to where I done it from before. I thought maybe this corner and get in would have a good line of sight, but You've really got a terrible view for here. So we're in the yellow zone for drone assist. That just means fly with care. We also see a blue zone. So BBC's filming here next Wednesday on the 9th of April between 12:30 and 4 o'clock. So here we go, he's excited for this. I'm sure I clear the trees. The trees are the tallest thing here. What's that there? What is that, a pirate? Don't know. Right, we'll fly in. And we'll go and see these men that are working that I was telling not to film. So this is this thing here. So that's an inflatable. When I first seen that I thought, oh, the park's open. Because if the park was open I wouldn't be flying over. Always safety first. So we can basically see the full park just doing this. That's it. Scotland's theme park, everybody. Right, so we're going to fly to the furthest point. So I'm going to watch the drone as it goes further down. Go a wee bit higher because I'm just above the trees. We'll check this walk the plank. I don't think that was there last year. Might be wrong. So to me that's a new ride, walk the plank. I will check back in old footage. That's your riptide over there. So again, watching the drone. Don't think anything's down there. Another kiddies ride. And kiddies roller coaster. Look, a wee fly past this woman that said no. She's down there. I think she was out having a cigarette when we seen her first. So there's this ride here. I take it that spins round. To be fair, that one did actually look quite good. So we'll check this roller coaster over here. Not sure if that's a little runaway mine train. Can't remember when I looked at the list. There was that many rides, I forgot half of them. Being sarcastic there, but I did forget. And normally they had a show here. I don't see the pool. Used to be a guy used to dive into a pool. So that's gone. So we'll fly over this way. And our kiddies ride down here. So these are the kiddies rides. There's new trampolines, so that's new. But you get them at all your haven parks, as we've previously seen. This one looks like a roulette wheel. Just spins round about. Was there no two of them? I'm sure there was two of them last time. Aye. Same idea, but that's a kiddies one by the looks of it. It's a shame they used to let a roller coaster. They did have an accident with it a few years ago. I think that's part of the reason why the park's went the way it is as well, due to the lawsuit. I'm not sure, I'm just guessing on that. Because ever since that ride started disappearing, your log flume, your big wheel, all gone. That was a new ride for last year. And we're going to fly over here. So we've not got the log flume, but we've got these where you sit in a boat and the water comes out. Same as your kind of flumes you get in a swimming pool in your pirate ship. So not much to it at all. So we'll take one flight over from one side to the other, go over all the rides, just to take it all in, as if you were walking from one side to the other. Then we'll take a 360. So I said, they've got lots of amusement in there, I'll give them that. But for fair rides, the ones that travel about seem to have more, well, better rides for adults anyway. So what we'll do is we'll take a 360 here, and we'll take one up at the top end as well. So you'll get that 360 on my Facebook, just follow, add as a friend, or have a wee nosy, you can view it in public. So we'll fly back up to this side. To be honest, this part doesn't need two 360s because of the size of it, but we'll take two anyway. So we'll take it right above these rides, and so we can see the flumes. So only in Scotland you get a great sunny day and it's still get wind warnings. So we'll fly back this way and get the full park in one shot. But as you can see, this is Scotland's theme park. When it was first opened, it was supposed to compete with the likes of Blackpool Pleasure Beach. And since it's been how?
How you get on?
I'm flying the drone now, pal.
Are you? We're not allowed drones in here,
Aye,
unfortunately.
well, when did you make the law up?
Well, it's your
Right, you're
line.
just right. Oh, well, you're the only person breaking the law is you, with me.
Okay.
And I'm just about to finish and bring my drone back down.
No, that's fine.
You're distracting me with flying, pal.
Okay, that's fine.
Right, if you want to tell me where you get your law from,
Where I work
the
for North
CAA,
Lanarkshire Council.
aye, the CAA govern.
Okay.
Better bring the drone back.
Mate, can I not just talk to you?
Aye, I'm flying the drone.
That's
Give me,
fine.
right, we'll
That's
give me a
fine.
couple of minutes.
That's cool.
But I was also triggered with that no flying the drone sign. You can't just make up laws as you make it.
Okay.
I see you're standing quite close to us. I'm flying the drone.
Okay, mate, that's fine.
It gives me space.
Step back one. Do you know what, mate? That's cool. Thanks.
No, I want to know what I want to know the law.
My job, so my job is North Lanarkshire Council I work for. I'm a country parks officer here.
Right.
Park bylaws state that you can't have drones in your own North Lanarkshire Council's land.
So who says that?
North Lanarkshire Council.
So is it open to public?
It's what open to public.
This is a council place, so open to public.
Yeah, it's a public facility owned by North Lanarkshire.
Yeah, the people.
Mate,
The people
I'm
that pay
not- I'll keep it here.
it. Right, well, I want you to tell me the law on drones.
That's the only law I know about. That's what
That's
I'm
not a law.
listen, mate, I'm not going to argue with you.
Good boy, Chubba.
I'm
Huh?
not going to argue with you.
Aye, I know, but I'm kind of here because
I know that.
as a drone pilot myself, people frown on people flying drones.
Okay.
As long as you fly safely, I'm not flying when the park's open.
Yeah.
Right, there's no like kids in the place. I just want to see their eyes to show other people
Yeah.
that watch my YouTube channel.
Right. No, I'm
But there's a no drone sign here. But
Yeah.
what about somebody who wants to come here on a Sunday morning, there's nobody about to fly their drone? You're saying they're not allowed. It's a law.
Bylaws.
What?
Park bylaws it is.
Park bylaws.
Park bylaws for North
Right, but
Lanarkshire
see in Scotland, you know how it works with all the bylaws?
I work for North Lanarkshire Council.
Yeah,
body.
we go with the governing body, which is the CAA, so you just can't put a bylaw in here that changes that. Right, and if it was that, to explain it, if you were going to have a no-fly zone here with drones,
Yeah.
that should be on Drone Assist.
Okay. so-
That's the CAA,
Right, okay.
the Civil Aviation Authority.
Okay.
Basically, you get a no-fly zone, but you apply for it and you get knocked back.
Okay.
You don't pass for it. But that's what I'm saying, I can't fly over prisons, can't fly over airports, but I can fly here, I can fly in a country park.
Okay.
So what I mean? So that's what I'm basically here to express.
Have a blare, that's all, just
Aye.
right, okay.
So anybody else comes here, are you going to come and blare them as well?
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
go.
because the park, my job is to say that, right?
Right.
So I work for North Lanarkshire Council, right?
Right.
Country park facility.
Uh-huh.
This is Strathclyde Park. Our park bylaws state we don't
Right.
drones. One, for wildlife is one
Right.
reason.
Wildlife is wildlife, but you take that in consideration as well. No, I mean, I don't fly places where there is.
I know
You're talking
that.
about wildlife as in like seagulls, birds, ducks.
Any wildlife, it's
Yeah, there's wildlife everywhere though.
Yeah.
Right, you're talking normal wildlife, not talking about a special kind of wildlife that's going extinct. Yeah, know what I mean?
I'm not going to get angry with me, just blare
No,
me.
I know, but I did tell you about me flying the drone and then you still spoke.
They're not going to do with us.
Uh-huh.
MNDs.
Right,
So we own this land.
yeah.
So they're not, they rent the land.
The
after us.
people pay for,
Who pays for?
the public pay for
Owns
it, the
it.
council.
It's owned by North Lanarkshire Council.
Yeah, the council, the people that pay the council,
Yeah,
yeah. So that's what I'm saying, so you're allowed to, I'm allowed to do what pedestrians are allowed to do. They need different pedestrian rights here, like you can't fly a drone. Right, that's what I'm trying to get at. So for other drone pilots to come here and then get pulled up,
Okay.
so what I advise is, you go back to your management or whoever put out the law. Why is there a Police Scotland sign on it? Did Police Scotland authorise that as well, or did you just put it? Where is the no drone sign? I actually came in the park, walked down there, walked back up looking for it, but I couldn't find it.
There's two, one at the front entrance, one at
What, in front over there?
back and front.
Right, I couldn't find
Both
it.
entrances of the park are there.
Right, because I had to go looking for them. So if you think you were going to have a no drone to try and intimidate folk not to fly their drone, you should have it in places they're going to like take off from, because I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
I walked up and down, videoed it all walking up and down looking for it, goes, can't find this sign.
Okay.
But I would get back to your management and see if they can express that as a law, or try and tell folk, you telling people it's a law is you lying to the public.
I can only tell you what the park bylaws are.
Aye.
That's all I can tell you.
But as I said, I'm here to video the theme park, and that's it, and I'm off ski. I've done my bit. I was just finishing off, just saying this is Scotland's theme park when you walked up.
Okay.
But as I said, the only person that actually broke the law was yourself interrupting a drone pilot.
Is that breaking the law?
That's breaking the law, and I love saying that to folk.
Yeah.
It's a great law. It benefits me. But that's what I'm basically just saying, to go back to your management and basically say they can't turn around and tell public, lie to the public basically.
Okay.
So,
well, I'll try and find out my best on that. And,
well, it's because you're the person who's got to come up and confront people.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? And you're basically confronting them, and you're putting that law in. You're saying this is the law.
Yeah, but
and
if you turn around and say to me I'm not doing it, then I take it back to them, and then we take it whatever happens after that. That's my job to do that. So I'm not.
I know, but they're making you go and lie to the people. Know what I mean? That are lawfully flying a drone.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? There's no like helicopters flying by airports. Helicopters can fly over. It's a helicopter flying over, got to land the drone, obviously, because they can be like the police one having to go somewhere.
Yeah.
But there's no airport nearby, no prison nearby. Yeah. You'll obviously take the wildlife into consideration, but that's no a no-fly zone.
Okay.
And if it was a no-fly zone, then North Lanarkshire would apply to the CAA, the only one that can get out of the flight restrictions, which you get knocked back for.
Okay, no.
Alright, pal.
Thanks very
Right,
much
cheers.
for your time.
Well, you get in the theme park, you try to get everything sorted out before. Security says I can't stop you, but they didn't tell me they went and get the North Lanarkshire guy. To be fair to him, the guy was nice enough, but he did try and express you can't fly here because North Lanarkshire Council. But we still didn't get an answer why Police Scotland signs on the bottom as well. So for the chopper ring, I'll go back to the main road. We'll stash it next to the wall of the theme park. Now I wonder if the BBC's contacted North Lanarkshire Council, or they've done it the correct way and they've done it via the CAA. So I came to where this pirate ship is on this road that goes right past, and we'll stash it down here, right at this, right next to that bit of fence, right down there in that corner. Let's go on with that. So if you liked that video, guys, girls, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.